Greetings and salutations, gamers. This is Siltown coming to you live on 1/23/2024. Today we'll be playing some Everquest with our friends, the Filthy Casuals. We'll be going in, doing the final T2 raid of the evening, and we'll be also doing some T3 raids as well. So we're looking forward to be doing a lot tonight. Our biggest hurdle right now is the final raid in T2, which goes to Chapterhouse. This is the hardest one that we're dealing with right now. Hopefully, we'll get this beaten through very quickly and easily. We shall see. I'm rooting for the best on this. If we get this done, then we can immediately start with the T3 stuff, which is going to be a little easier. Anyhow, with that being said, we're finishing up just getting buffs. Just sit back, relax, get something to drink or a snack, and we'll be ready to do this raiding in a few moments. I got a few things to take care of before we start raiding, so I might as well start doing that. I am feeling a lot better tonight, but I am still very exhausted. It's been really, really rough 9 days with this cold that I had to deal with. So I'm not too happy. But at least the coughs are gone or reduced drastically, and all I'm feeling is the side effect of being just really exhausted. So tomorrow I should be a heck of a lot better or over it completely. So that's what I'm hoping for.
What would you prefer as raid leader? Would you prefer us leave healers out or stand them in the pool?
There we go. I did get some new spells, so I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be pretty nice to use them. Got a new order. It's now level 98. So it's even level with me. Unfortunately, due to how far I am in level, I'm very, very susceptible to losing level pretty quick. We're giving out Gina triggers, some new ones to help deal with the fight. Oops, wrong one. We got all.
Just to confirm, now that I've taken window, the boxes that are not in the group are not going to be participating. Is that correct?
Okay. We're heading to Chapterhouse now. Is it Valley of King Xorbb? That's Chapterhouse.
No, the other house.
Ah, got it. There we go. Still have to do the running for the gray and another zone to unlock the last two that were released last week. Portals. Okay, we got the raid, Matter of Life and Death. Let's see here, and players, fellowship, fresh.
Just so everyone knows, we're going to be doing a full playthrough from a unlocked standpoint on this.
All right, zoning phrase I believe is ready.
Need one more in here before I can even do it. Need net grid.
And we're going to set up outside of the room. We don't want to aggro anything early in the call. Should be the room to the southwest.
Oh well. Hey, it's a bloody shovel.
So you can move to Jedi that don't want password.
Oh well. Going on in.
All right, that is my wall of text done, so that will swing it in a second.
Banner is down.
Marnak will have two versions, a live version and a dead version. We will also do a point blank AE, so point blank range. We will primarily use range DPS during live to do damage and melee DPS to kill ads during the live phase. During the dead phase, we're going to want to make sure that we are nowhere close to him because he will have a 40k
Can we make sure to put down a fireplace at the entrance of the south cave we need to run into for the water?
We can, yeah. Otherwise, check your map real fast if you have to run that way. But yeah, we can put a campfire down. Any player death will spawn a corpse collector. Technically, we don't need to kill them, but we need to get anyone who's dead rezzed or full res super fast. If a player corpse reaches a pool, it spawns an animated corpse, which hits pretty hard, so we want to minimize that.
You said it was what kind of corruption?
Curse.
Curse.
Yep, only
Tribute
corpse death
on.
is going to be curse. Healers, if you would go ahead and start buffing the 3 different sacrifices in front of us. During the dead phase, he is going to perma reroll damage to the sacrifices. If one dies, it is especially annoying to use the fighter, so we want to try to keep all of them alive. You can assist Jedi for that one. You bet. So he will go in dead form at 90, 60, and 30. He'll be in those, sorry, 80, 50, and 20. He'll be in that mode for 10%, and then he'll go quiet mode for 10. Main key here, keep everybody alive, and if someone dies, just kill them. Let me hear your questions.
There we go. Sweet.
There is a small gaping hole looking feature for the tunnel. Stand in that and it shrouds you and spawns a skeleton. So what we're going to do is I'll just do a staggered. So I make it whoever's first gets shrouded. When I see that skeleton die, we'll go to the next person. We'll want to get some people cycled into the shrouds so they can heal the first wraith at 96%. I get 2 skills. One is Wraith Lore. You use that on the wraiths, and then you melee them. And the other is Marnak's Bane, and you use that on the skeleton during that phase. If we're a healer, usually we do not shroud someone cycled. I would not shroud so you can still heal. And correct, it does not automatically put those skills. You have to open your AA window and snag those when your monster shroud will do instantly. If you're in the shroud, you'll have about 1,000,000 hit points, so just won't be afraid of tanking some of these things. Just all of us gain some points of healing. Hopefully not too many, but it would be helpful for healers to know to heal so we don't get unexpected deaths and more ads. So again, if you get hit with scorching bones, run into the water. If you're messing with shrouds, it's the small little gilded room. Other change we're going to make is during the 5 phases, I'm going to have range DPS use some burns just so we can get through that phase a little bit quicker. His AEs, I don't believe, go out during the undead phase, so that will be helpful.
Okay, good.
Mage and ranger at least for 1 siege phase. Healer doesn't matter to me. You'll have about 20% health in each of those 5 phases to get through.
So,
For the scorching bones,
Excuse me. So basically, they're outlining what we're doing in this fight, how things are going to go. We've made some changes to our fights plan. Sounds a lot better this time around. Plus, with the new macros, we're able to figure out what is going on to ourselves. Not macros, but Gina triggers. Mm.
While I think there might be 100 to 80, 70 to 50, 40.
Yeah. I've been coughing all day, and all of a sudden I'm starting to cough.
If I'm not shrouded, I won't be able to tell at what point people might need to start clearing their shrouds. So you're all responsible for making sure you don't kill yourself that way. The minute shroud and the blaze naturally get to you. Yep, and I have a Gina trigger for it. Alright, how are we looking? Which tank or tanks are going to be our off tanks for skeletons? Ulrich. Thank you, Ulrich. So we are going to tank Marnak in the southwest. The rest of the raid will stay southeast. When a skeleton pops, snap aggro. Priority is killing the skeleton. Shrouds, you can stay directly northwest-ish. When a raid spawns in your raid core, it will pull it to you, and you will tank it.
Well, that's actually pretty nice.
Any questions?
Are we tanking on the same page?
We are.
Note to people to be careful during the chat because you can sit within 70 and get nicked by that too.
Hmm.
Alright, are we all set then? Alright, Bodhi, it looks like you're leading us off. So, prep your TVs. And what I'll ask is that we do a TV elixir before we run in.
All right. Oh. Trinkle Bless. Oh, fat thumbing stuff. All right, Trinkle Bless set, ready to go.
TV set? Yep. Alright, if I could have a TV elixir, please.
Basically, I'm on skeleton duty.
Alright, Ego Bodhi, heals to Bodhi. Alright, I'm gonna shroud and spawn one. Alright, kill the skeleton. And skeleton beats game.
Gift of mana. Rajgriz needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Rajgriz. Res Rajgriz. Rajgriz needs resing ASAP. Velara needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Velara.
I'm not good with that
Res
shroud.
Velara.
Can you skip me on
Velara needs resing ASAP.
that? Yeah,
Bodhi needs resing ASAP.
I don't know the shroud
Drag and res
mechanics.
Bodhi. Res Bodhi. Bodhi needs resing ASAP. Sinmakin needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Sinmakin. Res Sinmakin. Sinmakin needs resing ASAP. Baked beans needs resing ASAP. Drag and res baked beans. Res baked beans. Baked beans needs resing ASAP. Steward needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Steward. Res Steward. Steward needs resing ASAP.
Skeleton spawn. Get the boss's anger off me.
Songs about needs resing ASAP. Drag and res songs about. Res songs about. Songs about needs resing ASAP.
Stain, your shade is about to wear off.
Dubbo needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Dubbo. Res Dubbo. Dubbo needs resing ASAP. Chunk needs curse cure. Thera needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Thera. Res Thera. Thera needs resing ASAP. Lyria needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Lyria. Res Lyria. Lyria needs resing ASAP. Lyriana needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Lyriana. Res Lyriana. Lyriana needs resing ASAP. Sinfool needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Sinfool. Res Sinfool. Sinfool needs resing ASAP. Obliterix needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Obliterix. Res Obliterix. Obliterix needs resing ASAP. Lumanya needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Lumanya. Res Lumanya. Lumanya needs resing ASAP. Baked beans needs resing ASAP. Drag and res baked beans. Res baked beans. Baked beans needs resing ASAP. Tafnirot needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Tafnirot. Res Tafnirot. Tafnirot needs resing ASAP. Seamadiene needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Seamadiene. Res Seamadiene. Seamadiene needs resing ASAP. Other needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Other. Res Other. Other needs resing ASAP. Sinfool needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Sinfool. Res Sinfool. Sinfool needs resing ASAP. Chunk needs resing ASAP. Drag and res chunk. Res chunk. Chunk needs resing ASAP. Bodhi needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Bodhi. Res Bodhi. Bodhi needs resing ASAP. Synodon needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Synodon. Res Synodon. Synodon needs resing ASAP. Falric needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Falric. Res Falric. Falric needs resing ASAP.
You want a Paragon?
Sure, and let's get somebody else to shroud up.
Paragon going.
Shrouds killed the Wraith. Thank you, Tap.
This Veil of Darkness is eating our mana.
Is there a way to avoid it?
I don't believe so. Alright, DPS killed that skeleton. Shrouds DPS 1, so it's healing system. Yes, that's what I was ready for. He will go live again at 7.
Preluvian mass group buff used. Preluvian mass group buff used.
Looks like he's stuck up here.
Typhoon needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Typhoon.
He's running.
Res Typhoon. Typhoon needs resing ASAP. Clef needs resing ASAP.
Yeah,
Drag
I'm
and res Clef.
losing all my
Res
mana and
Clef.
endurance.
Clef needs resing ASAP. Chunk needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Chunk. Res Chunk. Chunk needs resing ASAP. Sinfool needs resing
Animated corpse
ASAP.
up.
Drag and res Sinfool. Res Sinfool. Sinfool needs resing ASAP. Tafnirot needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Tafnirot. Res Tafnirot. Tafnirot needs resing ASAP. Songs About needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Songs About. Res Songs About. Songs About needs resing ASAP. Sinadara needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Sinadara. Res Sinadara. Sinadara needs resing ASAP.
Yeah, we failed.
Bodhi needs curse cure. Rajgriz needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Rajgriz. Res Rajgriz. Rajgriz needs resing ASAP. Dubbo needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Dubbo. Res Dubbo. Dubbo.
There we go.
Are you getting spammed by the Resmon and all the rest of them?
So I got Andy receipt your.
It's only gonna get caught up when it's got all the rest of the things happening first in the logs. So if you're not hearing the pool thing, you probably are getting all the rest of that stuff in line.
I definitely wasn't getting it because I got it near the beginning, and which is where Lyria and Lyriana died. I was trying to get Etos and Raid, and we didn't have any deaths at that point.
I got the trigger to run to the South Pool. I was blinded, could not find South Pool, and died before I could get to the big wide on. Okay, I could try, but I'm not good at that.
Well, I highly recommend map with height filters. If you have a corpse in the DZ, please go to the lobby and summon it out.
And you said the root's a cursed cure, right?
It is a curse cure at 60 counters.
Is your corpse? How many corpses? Is it that many corpses in there? I know a lot of people don't.
West side. I'm very low on XP, so I could D-level.
Is anyone spam West?
No. Yeah, because the mechanics get really wonky if I have my pet out with shrouding. Meaning, I have an uncontrollable pet.
So this time we did get to see the dead phase. One thing we're going to want to prioritize is having more shrouds ready at that point. Shrouds, you can melee him and you can use your Barnax Bane. He will eventually start targeting one of us, at which point just watch your health. You can always back out. He will summon you, but it'll allow the other shrouds to beat on him for a while before he switches to aggro. Should be groups 5 and 6. So ideally, what I'm trying to do is work through 5 and then work through 6 as well. Skipping, I can skip the healers. Calf, I will skip songs about.
We were doing really good until all the sacrifices died during the dead phase. That's what happened.
Because I failed to recall setting that.
Because once the Veil of Darkness started hitting, we were just getting our asses handed to us. It was eating endurance, mana, and all that.
Yeah, it is hard to jam 5 or 6.
It really sucked.
Oh, thanks, Buck.
I'm not finding switch text shroud
Huh?
shroud.
Yeah, that it triggers off the rate. I don't know that it triggers off shroud. Let me check while we rebuff.
Oh, okay. That was weird. Like,
Well, keeping those sacrifices alive imperative because it drops out four.
It is the first one that drops. We get a random silent, take the silence that goes out, and we get that mana drain. So we really want to keep them alive. I mean, hopefully at that point we've spawned enough, we've shifted enough rates. I mean, shrouds that we don't need to spawn any more skeletons, and healers can focus purely on healing these sacrifices. At the very
okay, what's
least, we
going
can
on?
save time, so that may help that process a little bit.
Because I'll be honest, I put the sacrifices on my extended target this time around, so I didn't notice him die until it was too late.
The longer he's up, the more damage he does too.
Did someone get my pet stuff already? I, that's a freaking troll move. Yeah, it looks like it.
There may not be a mechanic that I can find related to turning into a shroud. We really only have your buffs will disappear, and all of those running you're going to have is that debuff. So just keep tabs on that.
It really messes up a lot of things.
It's nice and simple. Little shroud.
Yeah, that really screwed up a lot. Oh well. There we go. Because I don't even know what my pet has on its in its inventory at the moment for gear. I'm not even pressing the duck key. There we go. Something just feels off tonight. There we go.
Thank you. Can you remind me, is it do your triggers come in under Aradune, right?
They do.
So there's also some, you have a standard package, so you might be getting a little bit different.
So it does look when he switches from dead to live form, he's switching where he's standing. So we'll just be mindful to pick him up real quick. Shrouds, just be careful because
Okay.
when he switches, you get aura that damages Shrouds. So what we'll probably do is try to get him down to his situation setting, and instead of meleeing, just ranging him with duck range.
We got much further than last time on the last evening that we tried this, so we made some improvement.
Undead form,
We kind of didn't pay attention of the sacrifices, and he got all three buffs,
he does have
and it just
an
tore us
undead
to
form.
pieces. So in short, we kind of killed ourselves by not paying attention to the sacrifices.
And we did see him poured around the room in a couple places, so folks would just be mindful they don't end up needing his aura ranged when he's undead.
In a large room, all I see is big water with any water entering it. Where is the exit?
South tunnel.
That's a smaller subroom.
You drop down a little bit, there's a ramp going down.
Look on your map, you'll see a blue line that indicates the boundary.
Yep. So priority will definitely be the second you get hit with a dot, you're moving to that south pool to get him cured by being in water.
Alrighty.
Question. I have Liliana in group 6 for you, or 5 for you. So does that mean you're going to call my name? I run to the north pool. I am then shrouded, and I need to DPS the main mob and then the wraiths when they pop.
In the live form, just damaging the wraiths.
Correct. Yeah, but in the dead form, I'm damaging him,
Yes, and then switching the wraiths when they spawn. I
and
am
then I
gonna
just have to
I
watch
am
the
gonna be
shroud for
mindful
when it
though.
tries
Yeah,
to.
I'm gonna be mindful though. I really don't want a box doing this.
Yeah, I didn't know if you had somebody else you wanted, but we didn't have a whole lot of great options. So if there's somebody else you want, let me know, and I can rearrange these. Can shrouds get buffed?
I wouldn't bother. Are you thinking haste? You probably could get buffed with haste.
No, I was thinking the Beastlords group Beastial alignment.
Don't know. I'd have to trigger it when you tell me to, and see if it does.
But because I think when you're in form, there's two abilities that primarily is what does the damage, right?
There's one that damages the wraith and one that damages Marnak.
But it's an
Otherwise,
ability, it's not your
otherwise
melee,
you're
right?
well. You do
Okay, we're going back in. We did a little change to the roster to get more racing involved for doing this. They had me in it, which I don't know the mechanics very well of it, so I don't want to touch it. And two, I don't know what would affect if I had a pet out. So it's all in all interesting. I'd rather just DPS. Plus, I'm too tired to think.
Just plus the, like I said, the racing aspect.
Panda, you said you had three.
I do now. Yeah, I was just getting all my started.
Starting the night with 225 DKP, so that's good sight. Let's see if I can make this a little brighter.
This time when we get to the dead phase, if there is a cleric dry casting EDA on a sacrifice that's getting lifed out, if it's at high health, period will mediate wind. Yeah, I appreciate that. Just making sure that it's easy.
So if you don't know too well, when you're playing this 60/60 south of us, there's literally a lot of light inside this side of the Chapterhouse too.
I don't like using the advanced lighting because it can really screw up some zones, but this zone's perfect for it.
The fire from this moon and dark enhancements.
You can also go into advanced settings and click on advanced lighting for this, and it'll help with seeing in the dark better. Depends on your card, though.
So again, some of the changes that we're going to make is when he gets dead, we're going to have initiators trying to hold as much aggro on him. That does mean when we get down to 7 days,
Yeah,
we're
this
going to
makes this much easier to see.
monster something
Much,
in
much
the
easier.
face.
Because before I was having a hard time seeing.
Yeah, we know Dead Barney is real and does awesome. He does have a lot of characters that are potentially sure. Yeah, just careful with too close. As Brody said in Raid, if you're not someone who can res, you can't feel free building the force to pull the trigger. It's spam. Will be the same it looks.
Okay.
Just looking at the skeleton dude respawn. Yep. Awesome. Alright, looks as though our sacrifices are all buffed, so GG's.
Well,
See, Shroud is coming back. Do you want us to leave another one or do you want us to keep posting?
I'll wait because the
Ida's mass group buff used. Ida's mass group buff used.
There we go. We're going.
Alright, Stain, if you want to spawn the first skeleton. Melee on the skeleton. Super, thank you. Glad I can get cameras. And then into Chapterhouse. Alright, Shroud's kill rate. Half Shroud. Then I'll skip you have Squirt Shroud. Where's the... Alright, DPS on the skeleton, Shroud's on Wraith. You've already been shrouded if you're hiding now. Time to leave. Let's go. If Liriana can make fire, please.
Gift of mana.
Alright, if I could have Undershroud, please. What percentage are you?
Gift of mana.
That's helpful. And Shroud's kill rate. If I could have Synod.
Sinfool needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Sinfool. Res Sinfool. Sinfool needs resing ASAP. Lyria needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Lyria. Res Lyria. Lyria needs resing ASAP. Lyriana needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Lyriana. Res Lyriana. Lyriana needs resing ASAP. DA on a living sacrifice. Gift of mana. Hamikler needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Hamikler. Res Hamikler. Hamikler needs resing ASAP. Gift of mana.
Alright, Shroud's gift.
Gift of mana.
Sacrifice. Actually, if we take buff, we get a free game.
DA on a living sacrifice.
Oh, okay. Escort Shroud. Shroud's keep damaging.
Hogglesward needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Hogglesward. Res Hogglesward. Hogglesward needs resing ASAP.
Next Wraith is at 72, so I'm gonna need somebody else to Shroud. Call it with you.
Synodon needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Synodon. Res Synodon. Synodon needs resing ASAP. Gift of mana. Songs About needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Songs About. Res Songs About. Songs About needs resing ASAP. Inuus needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Inuus. Res Inuus. Inuus needs resing ASAP. Obliterix needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Obliterix. Res Obliterix. Obliterix needs resing ASAP. DA on Thera. Inuus needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Inuus. Res Inuus. Inuus needs resing ASAP.
Want a Paragon? Going out.
Gift of mana. Sinfool needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Sinfool. Res Sinfool. Sinfool needs resing ASAP. Gift of mana. Typhoon needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Typhoon. Res Typhoon. Typhoon needs resing ASAP. Obliterix needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Obliterix. Res Obliterix. Obliterix needs resing ASAP. Hamicler needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Hamicler. Res failed to feign death. Stand up. Sylve Talon stand up. FD fail. Bodhi needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Bodhi. Res Bodhi. Bodhi needs resing ASAP. Inuus needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Inuus. Res Inuus. Inuus needs resing ASAP. Necrid needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Necrid. Res Necrid. Necrid needs resing ASAP. Typhoon needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Typhoon. Res Typhoon. Typhoon needs resing ASAP. Edas needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Edas. Res Edas. Edas needs resing ASAP. Chunk needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Chunk. Res Chunk. Chunk needs resing ASAP. Rajgriz needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Rajgriz. Res Rajgriz. Rajgriz needs resing ASAP. Seemadiene needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Seemadiene. Res Seemadiene.
Wow.
Seemadiene needs resing ASAP.
Too many people died too
True
fast.
needs resing ASAP. Drag and res True. Res True.
Okay,
True needs resing
kill off-
ASAP.
kill
Other
off
needs.
that. I gotta actually kill Gina and restart it again. Because there's so much going on. Corpse Collector still pulling people to the corpse. It looks like it reset.
Sorry, we're in the buff particular point.
Yeah, I'll wait till you guys re-engage because I can't stand up. Oh, I can. Never mind. All right, time to just get up the pet. And it's the first time in a while that's actually worked where I survived using false death. Usually they have AoEs that go out that just knock me out of it. When they called, yeah, let's wipe it, I moved off to the side as far as I could and just pretty much went down. I'm not in a good situation for losing XP tonight because I'll de-level real quick. So any deaths I can prevent is helpful. Alright. We'll just have to ask the cleric and shaman to buff pet when they get in the zone. Yeah, someone trolled me. They buffed up my pet with items. They probably thought they were buffing their pet, that's why. Gotta be careful who you're buffing. Alright, there we go. There are times I love being a Beastlord, and there are times that I hate being a Beastlord. Those times I love being ones are just real nice. Alright, so just sitting here waiting for them to come back in. They got the buffs going in the guild hall. We're going to try this again. We got to...
Gina trigger I'm about to share will trigger off when you get shrouded. If you stand on the platform for a moment after you're shrouded, you'll get a text telling you basically you can't shroud because you already are, and that will set this timer going. So the one I'm about to share, you only really need if you're shrouding. If you want it, you certainly can have your multiplier. But for shroud folks, it should give you a countdown timer and a warning that you've got 30 seconds left.
He's sharing a new Gina trigger for shrouding. But anyways, it's going to be really interesting. Last time we got a little further, not by much, but at least another 5% further than we did before. We went through the first live phase, this first dead phase. We got back into the live phase, and we were just about transitioning to the second dead phase. So we got really close to that second dead phase. So progressed a little further, but still wound up wiping on the second attempt. We'll probably do. We're gonna keep doing this for a bit. I'm pretty sure of it. They'll probably do maybe 2 or 3 more attempts at this before they switch targets for getting loot. But this is a very high coordination fight.
Like the type of buffs that you want when you come back into the banner.
We're a good group of people, and we bang our heads on things for a
I
good
think that's
bit,
awesome though.
and we usually get through it.
It's a cool thing to do. You don't burn your skills to get the same skills you used to.
Correct.
You're building skills to get superior weapons. Yeah.
And I think there's been some. No.
You just gotta, look up. You might have to go into first person because FPS.
Work your way around. Yeah, that's really. I'll get in after that.
I always talk about getting out of the pool, not looking.
Yeah, you can just walk out the pool.
The Jedi is targeting the third sacrifice.
All right. They're getting everything set up and ready now. People are zoning in. We'll be starting.
This time, thank you for testing it. Thank you for giving me feedback as well.
We found out on the second phase that BDA is your enemy because life taps
Well, it's
that the life taps the bosses are doing are going through BDA, and because BDA don't let us cast on the mob,
It's me
um,
when I put
it
my
prevented us
shield
from
up.
saving the
It
sacrifices.
makes it heal.
So basically,
It
BDA was working against us. So don't use BDA
well, now we know. I appreciate testing it, and I'll get some prep done.
because
Thank you for getting this going.
the boss mob will chew through BDA with no problems by blasting through it with his spells. While we can't do anything to the NPCs for 18 seconds.
Please stay by the banner.
He's
Let
re-
him die. Just let him die.
okay, luckily he's not targeting anyone.
All right, we are going to have to target and breathe off our sacrifices. The event has reset.
What about all these corpses?
Um, I probably can just leave them here. We're headed to the southwest tunnel. You'll see the banner. This might confuse me with Draenoro's. Difference target, third sacrifice.
Thank you.
It's got the third sacrifice.
Jedi does. And whoever gets the second sacrifice, you might want to make sure that folks do scorching focus dot get hit with water.
Doesn't like I'm gonna get cleric buff from him.
Obviously, they do clear significant space so you don't have too many skeletons. If you are
The north spawn pool does not remove the burning effect, so don't run in that direction. Otherwise, you'll spawn shrouds.
Are sufficiently enough, not only the jumping boards.
Yeah, in this case, I haven't been using those yet since I went up to TLP.
Okay, I got you.
So I'm starting to see if I can get more TLP situations in places. Saw a lot of board places where person didn't take care of themselves and had drones everywhere.
Yeah, the biggest problem is people dying because they're not over the tree.
As much as possible, let's try to keep most folks, other than shrouds, on the south side of the map, so corpses only get drugged south. Anybody who's trying to chase one going north and get rezzed runs the risk of running into it by accident.
All right, that works. Cool. Okay, we got some better stuff this time. Some better tips. The biggest problem that we're having is people not curing themselves of the burning dot. That's where about half the deaths are coming from right now. And if we can cut those off completely, we got a good chance at this. It's just people getting used to what type of dot it is and when to run for the water.
Going in.
Here we go.
Alright, Stain, you would be up first in Shroud. That's on the left. That's the same guys. Alright, good, Hunter. Follow Aradune symbol. Alright, Stain, go. Should spawn in soon.
Fog's gonna run.
Okay, somebody else take off. Shroud accuracy, please.
Back.
Teleran needs curse cure.
Guys, go down to the Shroud. Loudly, loudly.
DA on Thera. Gift of mana.
Yes, yes, how are you?
Just curse cure.
Curse cure. That's good.
Janine needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Janine. Res Janine. Janine needs resing ASAP. Perluthian needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Perluthian. Res Perluthian. Perluthian needs resing ASAP. Sinmakin needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Sinmakin. Res Sinmakin. Sinmakin needs resing ASAP.
Animated corpse.
Gift of mana. Falric needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Falric. Res Falric. Falric needs resing ASAP. Chunk needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Chunk. Res Chunk. Chunk needs resing ASAP. Stain needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Stain. Res Stain. Stain needs resing ASAP. Failed to feign death. FD fail.
This is a wipe.
He's in the room right now.
Shroud's doing damage on Marnak.
Complete wipe.
Turn.
There's 5 animated corpses with no tanks up.
Then release and come back. And we're getting overrun again. Putting out an ATL that goes off. Alright, I died. AETL's not coming out. Please wipe this.
I'm going to suggest if you had a box and your box has died, leave them home.
I don't know actually that we have any boxes still in with us. Could be wrong on that.
Can I get a res on west side, please?
All kinds of things are
Animated corpses hit res. Same time. Actually, the animated corpses hit pretty hard.
so we end up causing the deaths that then get us to overrun with player corpses.
The animated corpse going wild.
No. What kills us that our corpses then turn into animated corpses. Things are already out of control before they even spawn. We're not getting stuff rezzed. I want to know what's killing people before we reach that point. When he goes undead.
I had my aggro over 50 pretty much the whole time, and he just wipes it, and none of my spells take effect.
Okay. So we know then that we can't pre-build aggro when he's undead. When he's undead, he's rooted, does not summon.
So we just need maybe like to call it like at 2% before he goes undead and make sure everyone's
I know he went after Intel last time into Shrouded, but I wanted to test if it's possible to run up and just throw a taunt at him. His spells didn't work, but a regular taunt might do something.
The nature of the terrain, when he is undead, you can't be near him when he's live. When he is live, you are one spot from being dead. It's not going to work opposite of one another.
Is it long duration or shorter?
I'm using the ATL HQ.
Okay.
So what we're going to do for if he is undead, because when he's live, he's just going to go out during those live hours. When he's dead, it is the decision to do late kills and sacrifice.
We're trying to figure out what is getting us waxed pretty hard and quit pretty quick. It seems the transition phase is the issue. Because he drops all aggro immediately, becomes rooted, it goes undead, and if people are around him, he just ends them really fast.
Oh yeah, we then move on from that to the main quest line.
Yeah, and
just that one rule, she triggered the fire at already one chance each, yet there's not a text to tell us the continued burn. So she just wanted to use that information.
That's insane. Wow. You said they drop 40%. You're right. They have the dot. Usually those people are like, it's impossible that you can not do that. You can, but then you have to like stop.
Like that. Yeah, the law is not present. Says you will not without text.
Is it randomly sized or is based on strength?
Is what? Since it doesn't tell me anything about that. Did you see some message from the chat? Yeah, one. So that was probably that might have been a meme or from something just to try to get to the 14 votes.
All right, there we go.
If you have the documents you need, please head on back.
Still need mana and all that. C buffs
He
plus.
just waves at the banner.
All right, just waiting for my end to get up. Be ready to go back in. This is an interesting fight. It is really annoying. And you gotta pay a lot of attention, especially to your buff bar. So when you get hit with a debuff, you need to look at it real quick and see what it is. Or if your Gina is already saying, hey, get cured, you better go get cured. Or you're gonna get your ass burnt. It's like 40,000 damage per 6 seconds. Per like 6 seconds. It's nuts. And those seconds fly by fast in the game. All right. We didn't make any progress that time. We died a little too quick. So far, we've gotten down to 70%, between 70 74% as our lowest. Passed phase one twice. We didn't get past phase 1 on the third attempt because we died too quick. He just transitioned to undead and splat. A lot of people went. I think people have to pay attention to pull away when he is about to turn undead.
If you're not back in the zone, it's undead.
For us in the guild, this is our really first time we're doing these bosses in this event zone. Maybe one or two of us have done these bosses in live, but most of us have not. So this is the first time we're really engaging these guys.
I mean, that should kill your scorching bones, shouldn't it?
And the dot that kills real fast is Scorching Bones. That's what the water is for, removing that debuff. Water is in the south tunnel here, right over here. We're just about ready to get this going. We're getting more confident with how we're handling this. We're taking our lumps and we're dishing them out right back. Are we going to get it tonight? I'm going to be hopeful, say it's good positively that we might.
Yeah, why don't you
Um,
test the scorching bones trigger? Make sure everybody's seeing it. Because I know there's some people who didn't get it.
they're going to test the Scorching Bones trigger that we finally got. We finally
Silt
figured out.
Talon jump in South Water Pool.
There we go.
So if you did not get the message to tell you to run to the south pool,
All right, we got a working trigger now.
You can see other people taking damage too. You should be able to trigger both of your names when you post that you took damage.
yeah, but that's just gonna make spam people jump.
There's a lot of yelling already going on outside.
Tiny werewolf.
I hope they change the days in which we are spawning shrouds. Try it again, Primary Peeps, if you've not done so already.
Super Saiyan Warder.
So, will someone PBO soon?
That would have been a cool effect for like a buff for order that did some major help do it major damage for a short time. Here we go. All right, killing off models so I can see the skeletons.
Alright, Stain, please go Shroud.
All right.
There's the skeleton.
Gift of Mana.
Please go Shroud.
Rudolph.
Not good Shroud.
He tells me nothing.
Never mind.
Dropped aggro. Okay, why is... Okay, now it's working right. Yeah, for a moment there, I was targeting the
Necrid
main
needs
boss
resing
when I don't need it.
ASAP. Drag and res Necrid. Res Necrid. Necrid needs resing ASAP.
Alright, get ready for undead. Sorry, it being bad. Super scratchy.
Sinfool needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Sinfool. Res Sinfool. Sinfool needs resing ASAP. Gift of mana.
Stain red shroud again.
Gift of mana.
Stain shroud next. He's undead, back away from him.
Right next to Lyria.
Alright, after stain, other red shroud. Alright, other red shroud, thank you. Sinful will be up next. Sinful and shroud. Clef, you're up after this.
Much better.
Clefter. Next up will be Cat. Before Cat. Xorbb will be up after that.
Gift of mana.
After Squirt will be Cinnamon.
Focused on Janine.
Alright, Cinnamon, just shroud him again. Agenda's next.
Much better this time around. We just meet our quota.
Stain on him.
Whoa. Hopefully I wasn't around him.
If he's not targeting you, you can auto attack him. Alright, Stain red shroud.
Kind of keep an eye on my healers and the other healers.
Shroud's pushing to 70. Alright, he's alive again. Shroud's back to 90. Who's up next for Shroud? Alright, Clef, you can do it if I get another round of engine heals or Fury heals or whatever. I'm gonna put 8 out. Masters, let's get some burns on him.
Focused on Andre.
Gift of mana.
Somebody Shroud.
Gift of mana.
Where's Map? Map Cam. Clef's up next.
Trying to save Andy here.
Shroud next. Scorching Shroud. 6-6.
Gift of mana.
I'll jump in after Cinder. Folks gotta run. Right. Go dead. He's dead. Out of the way. But Shroud's being damaged. Shroud next. Alright, stand up.
Proluthian needs resing ASAP.
Fo-
Drag and res Proluthian.
Focused on Janine.
Res Proluthian. Proluthian needs resing ASAP.
He'll go back to live in a minute. Alright, other you would switch next. Next.
Gift of mana.
Alright, he's out now. Shrouds means targeting wave. Just in full path. Alright, time to go now. Followed by Storm Cap. Next.
Paragon going out. Sorry, that wasn't TB'd.
Scored next then.
No, they're fine.
Cinder ready to go.
I was just.
Then change his horns. Try to push him so we don't need to sacrifice. Alright, he's live again. He's live. Shroud's focused on the raid. DPS in Skelly. Go ahead. Let me see if there's anything else. Shroud next. Alright, staying with Shroud next. Trying to push him to 20.
Okay, we're pushing him to 20 now.
After Storm Cap.
Yeah, well, now we're using everything at our disposal now. This is working awesome.
Who will be up after her? Okay.
Focused on Janine.
Alright, who's up next? Oh, sweet. Becky, go.
We have the timing of the skeletons and the shrouding going really nicely. We have very. Oh.
Typhoon needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Typhoon. Res Typhoon. Typhoon needs resing ASAP. Yendi needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Yendi. Res Yendi. Yendi needs resing ASAP. Proluthian needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Proluthian. Res Proluthian. Proluthian needs resing ASAP. Vilius needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Vilius. Res Vilius. Vilius needs resing ASAP. Gift of mana. Janine needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Janine. Res Janine. Janine needs resing ASAP. Tafnirot mass group buff used. Tafnirot mass group buff used. Squirtanley mass group buff used. Squirtanley mass group buff used. DS is off.
Ooh, that was good recovery.
Stain going next. Stain doing that. Three points to 2 points.
Teleran needs curse cure.
Alright, so on to the next person, Shroud.
Necrid needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Necrid. Res Necrid. Necrid needs resing ASAP. Typhoon needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Typhoon. Res Typhoon. Typhoon needs resing ASAP. Falric needs resing ASAP. Drag and res Falric. Res Falric. Falric needs resing ASAP.
One of you. And then whoever did the killing. Does. Next person, Shrouded, please. Thank you.
Okay, we're on the last 15%. When it hits 10%, he goes back to live, and that'll be the hardest phase left.
Thank you, Simple. Chapter will follow soon.
Okay, nothing to do there. I'm playing combat support, throwing slows on skeletons that pretty much show themselves and help beating them down. I'll keep an eye on the mana pool of the killers. 15 seconds.
Push down the map.
Focused on Janine.
Switch next.
There we go.
Switch forms.
Okay,
He's live. He's live.
he's live now.
Empty the heals. 3 more raids left.
3 more race left.
Much DPS on him. Shrouds. And one more person shrouded. We do. For raid.
Baked beans mass group buff used. Baked beans mass group buff used. Gift of mana.
We'll have a rage at 0, by the way.
Yeah, we got him. Nice. We got it. That was a clean kill. 3. It took us 4 attempts, and we got it. Very nice, guys. That was real nice.
Excellent job.
Let's see the hard-earned loot. All right, let's see here.
It's not open yet. Other
Here we go. That's really nice. That's pretty cool.
Wonder what that box does in the stack.
Jeez, that's a nutty two-hander. 8.4. And that's the item for the crafted gear. Very few people in the guild have it.
That's where Lost Songs come in.
So these are the tier 2 boots and helm.
You don't know what the box is about?
No, I'm talking about boots and helm.
Show us what the box is. I don't know what that is.
I think so. Yeah, it looks like it's just a the cookie is sold at the tier two rate merchant.
Loot is bidding.
All right.
90%.
Let's see here. Let's see how much the boots and helm go for.
It doesn't stack with a bunch of familiar stuff.
No one's bidding on the weight duty and the current box of lost songs.
Like Emerald
Oh,
Circle
now they're
coffee
bidding
pot.
on.
Emerald Circle coffee pot.
It's up to 15 200. It's at 16,800.
The armor would be more would be a better choice to get my hands
I was
on,
just going there.
but it's still going in double digits, lower double digits.
I deleted it for you, John.
Should I wait a little longer, build up my DKP for the arms and legs first?
Wait till you see what you want to bid.
I even have points to use as well. Now our entire guild is T3 accessible, which is really nice, and able to bring in boxes if we need to. Let's see, 13 on the boots.
I have no idea what's going on. Maybe don't
Did
open
you
it until
try and
after.
re-log in? Like, what browser are you running it on?
Firefox. Trying Internet Explorer version 2.0.
Have you tried using your phone?
So you kind of getting to bid on last week's raid?
Do you have a second computer? Get it. I tell you for about $100.
Yeah, the only thing is like if it's disconnected, you cannot reconnect again until a day later when you're logged out the 24 hours.
Sometimes, not every time it does.
Stu, do you have a firewall, or does the firewall block it?
Does your router have a firewall? Do you work through a VPN?
The boots and helm went for over 24. The mallet of mantle of cursed for 12. The immune scarf for 4. The prime fragment for 19.
That's good. Very solid.
So most of the stuff went for over 20 points, except for one or two items.
Get infected legendary.
Not bad.
When New Game finished, I got an email to head to Breeding Grounds to pick up those two events.
Yeah, so the 13 will be done soon.
It's at 19. Is that yeah?
That's right.
No, no, no.
No, you said it 19.
We wanted at 19.
Okay.
All right, heading to Breeding Grounds.
We're heading to Breeding Grounds next. Our first Tier 3 fight. We did all 5 Tier 2 fights.
Amazingly exciting.
I believe that there is 4 T3 fights. How many T3 raid fights are there? 4?
Are you asking about T3 or T2?
T3.
There are two.
There are 2. Oh. Have we done all the 5 T2 fights, I believe, right?
There are eight.
There are 8. Oh, my bad. 8.
We
Not
have
counting the three in Xorbb yet.
correct. Now we are flagged to do the three in Valley of the King. We will start there on Thursday. We're going to finish tonight this quickly in Breeding Grounds.
Okay.
2 events. Lots of fun.
Basically, we're going to go Breeding Grounds for 2 quick events for lots of loot. We'll be doing the remainder of the T2 fights on Thursday, which are the last 3 that we need to do. We've done 5 out of 8 so far.
Putting that in ETL for anyone who took the banner.
Yay, increased level.
Slight Jedi skills there. We actually have 3 events today.
And how many people here for Conquest?
We're keeping score. It's
We're highly motivated.
it's for the end of era event. I'm tracking how many people run to help plant the banner each raid, and I'm also tracking how many people take the portal to the old banner without reading.
So
That's funny.
the end of era event is what I heard.
You want us to read, next you're gonna tell us you want us to
Fall NA.
look at events. He's gonna be like, pay attention when you like Bobcot's gonna give us stuff if we destroy Yuri.
Only if they have that
Sh-
archer thing on it. Yeah.
Sharpshooting.
We can get real easy cookies.
Didn't Lyria say she's giving out cookies for anybody who destroys necklaces with sharpshooting? Dead silence.
Where's that tap?
I think Xorbb just volunteered to bake cookies.
Interesting. Okay, we are afraid leaving the cookies. Stay in your place. You have this house tokens.
Hey, you should have seen my exploding turkey. It became turkey soup.
Was it just like Christmas Vacation?
No, it was in the oven. I tried cooking it and I wound up breaking it into pieces as it bursted open and turned into soup.
You're supposed
I'm
to
really
thaw it,
afraid to
thaw it
ask how
first.
you're cooking.
I'm such a good cook. It was actually awesome, an awesome turkey soup.
You didn't answer the question.
What question? I didn't hear any question. I have no idea. I don't cook turkeys.
I've got your turkey recipe, man.
Sherman, do you need a tank over there for the light? Oh, this is the second one, but do you need a tank for the light blue Drake?
That's so funny.
Hey, there's a name, Jeff.
But yeah, truth be told, I did 1 year try cooking a turkey from an internet recipe, one of those official ones, and they had you not put it in a bag, but cook it normally without a bag. And I didn't know you're supposed to. You should
So
definitely
what
cook it
was
with
the
the
recipe? Do you
turkey
know what
bags
was
and
the
all that.
recipe at the start? But
Well,
this is
anyways,
the one where we have to get in the aura, so I'm trying to
part of the
figure out
recipe
what to
is
adjust.
when it was almost done for the last 15 minutes of the baking process, you flipped it over. And when I went to flip the turkey over, the meat was so tender on the turkey that as
Yeah,
soon as I picked up the turkey, its own weight caused it to just disintegrate into my hands. So
people are wondering why.
bones, meat, everything all over the place inside the baking pan. So I decided, you know what, cook it for another hour, keep it the way it is, and have turkey soup. And it worked out because I had stock and a whole bunch of veggies and all that with the turkey cooking with the turkey as well. So it turned into Christmas turkey soup.
Just remembered I have a doctor's appointment early tomorrow, so I gotta
Very unorthodox, but it worked.
pick up a bunch of drugs.
I mean, I'm not going to throw out a
Sleep well.
food that's still edible. Just prepare it a different way then. I can deal with soups and I can deal with Mexican food, Italian food, but when it comes to turkeys, I'm terrible at it. So my roommate forced me to do a turkey last year, and I got one with a bag recipe and all that, and followed the instructions. And lo and behold, it was the best turkey I've ever made and ever had. It was right there up there with my mom's cooking, which she's incredibly good.
Get some measures going, please.
Let's go into these guys, right?
Oh, well, do them.
Just the two.
Just waiting for the banner to go up.
We'll try to do two more. Yeah, what do you say to him?
You're the Reaver has feigned death. I think he's got the right idea.
How's your dinner now?
But man, I've been getting a lot of requests from coworkers every year towards Christmas. They keep wanting me to bring back my cinnamon cigars.
Gonna wait for the banner to go down to
That's
50.
basically cinnamon rolls that are shaped like cigars. They're so delicious. It's so easy to make. You take pie crust, lay it out flat, put butter on one side, a mixture of sugar and cinnamon generously on the buttered side, and then roll it up and cook it for the heat and time of the pie crust on the back of the
Banner
Jiffy
is
box,
down.
Jiffy Pie Cross Bucks, or whatever box, whatever brand you're using. And there you go. And it's so delicious. And you pinch the edges before you cook it, the ends, so that way it kind of spills out just a little bit thickly, and it really cooks everything inside, and it's just awesome. If you want to brown it a little to give it a more, yolky, that yolky taste, you mix up some eggs, and then you take a little brush and you brush the top of the little cinnamon rolls, and then cook it up. It's good that way too. It's a really old-fashioned recipe.
fish memories. He feigned us on the north side of the interior room where the name is.
Oh, my favorite event. I hate this guy. I really do. It punishes melee for existing. Hey, I turn you into a drake and beat you, silly. Ga-da-da-da. Just because you walk in too close to me. And you need to run away from me before you die from the Drake dot. Ah, oh, such a gay ass boss. Hey, by the way, I've been wanting to know, any of you who are using Tribute have used that ability Second Chance? Has it ever worked? I have not seen Second Chance work ever at all for many expansions. It worked like around in seeds, not even seeds, Fadar, but after that it didn't even work. I haven't seen it work after Fadar. I wonder if anybody knows if it still actually works. Because I never seen myself pop back up for a second life whenever I used it.
Cure Pool. Go to South Pool. Jump in South Pool Sylve Talon. Jump in South Pool.
Oh no, I thought it was the other one. This is the other one I was thinking of, the one where he turns his people to drakes. This one's the first one. This is the one he's immune to on and off in certain things.
your triggers, are you gonna call it, or did you want me to?
If my triggers are working this time, yeah, I'll make a line work the next time. But I can just get mind your electrons, interesting electrons and all that. I'm not sure it's damage. Ray. Mind if there's a lot of turrets, so
We're almost ready.
Ready here. Ready. Do you have piercers on? Just so I can choose on which Drake platform. This is a different fight.
We're
This is
not
the first one.
the Drake
This is
flat.
the swap.
Yeah, this is the immunity fight. I thought this was the Drake platform fight. That's the one I hate.
See, last time I forgot.
yeah, plus you can, yeah. So piercers.
Alright, I'll start us off with an oyster with our MTF. 1.8 plus 2.
Only to Typhoon Carboni.
Okay. Ready, Odin?
Primer TB.
Primer TB. Here we go.
Take 2 drop.
2, 1. Do we need to face him towards the crystals?
Immune to fire. Gift of mana. Gift of mana. Immune to magic.
There we go.
Immune to fire. Gift of mana. Immune to magic. Immune to fire. Gift of mana. Immune to magic.
Now this was an easy fight.
Immune to fire. Gift of mana. Gift of mana. Immune to magic.
There we go. Very nice.
Is it over?
I think so.
And we got a. And we got a smart.
Wow. Two bracers. And a healer staff. Well, not staff, but blunt. Single hand. Not bad. Man, a lot of this gear just depletes my agility and strength from the previous era's gear. Hmm. Yeah. Wow. He already put bracers went right into the 20s real quick. I'd rather go for legs or arms first. Those are more beneficial for me. All right, I finally got a level 98 one. Nice. I would like to have a 99 or a 100. That way I can get my group buff 3 and for SE and then the Pharaoh. I need the Pharaoh one for group 3 before this expansion ends. So I'll have to buy that most likely. Because my chances of getting the 99 and 100 one is going to be really low on rolls. All right, 25 for each of the bracers, 26 for the Cloudy Pink Spectre, and 14 for the mask. I'm kind of sitting out on the bids on the early stages to avoid overpaying. That way, most people get what they want right away, and I can pick and choose later for better prices. But there are things that I will jump at that make sense, like better weapons or the arms and legs for the T2. This was a decent upgrade from TOV.
I believe we end up needing to continue the tutorials. And you said the description also back out to breeding grounds, I believe, southwest of this quest giver.
You want to invis before you zone out.
Sorry, am I kicking the DZ?
Please.
All right, the last raid of the night is coming up real shortly.
All right, so while we are waiting to get kicked out of this event, we will be coming into an event that looks basically just like this. We are going to relocate where we pull the main name to. So people may need to adjust, but there's a couple of pieces of this. So Zalakor is going to have an air piece of his fight and a ground piece of his fight. While he is on the ground, he is leashed to this inner area, and he does have a knockback every 25 seconds that happens in the direction he's facing. So since we're going to be moving him to a wall, folks who are up on platforms and stuff just need to be aware of the direction he's facing and which way they're going to potentially get knocked. Random players are going to get summoned to the purple crystal that you can see right here to our east. You need to run to the edge of the platform 130 meters away to get that off. It does do massive damage, so your priority is getting that off. When he goes to head into the air phase, we're going to be calling it in advance. Once he goes into the air, you have 2 ticks to get off the ground, or the ground becomes lava. It is a death touch. You need to be up on the catwalks. Up on the catwalks, there are egg platforms, and then there are aura platforms. We're going to have various groups on the egg platforms killing the whelps as they spawn, otherwise she eats them. If you got teleported back into POC, I am about to do a punt back into Guild Hall.
What's the name of the NPC we're looking for?
That's going to be Yixa Vakar in down a tunnel with 2 ads.
All right, while they're in the tunnel killing the two ads around the main NPC that they need to for the quest, we'll
Trigger.
go back to the guild hall and jump right back in.
And then anyone else who kind of ends up dying or coming back, we're gonna have the banner near that north platform. 2, 3, and 5, you're gonna head for the west egg. 7, you're gonna head to the east egg. And then all my other groups are my DPS group. So 9 and 10 are my fire group. I'm just gonna need like Backmore, Lyria, and Hoggle to stay out of the aura because for each aura location we can only have 8 people in the actual aura where it pops. So I want to make sure our primary DPSers are in there. So 9 and 10 will be going to fire. 8 will be going to your poison disease. 6 is going to be going to ranged.
So I'm at West Eggs. Yay, West Eggs. The West Side Eggs. Yeah, they actually spawn a little more on the west side. The Westy Eggs crew. Just waiting on the banner right now.
And sorry, do we have enough end zone yet to plant a banner? Yeah, somebody was there who could plant that. The superior banner.
Banner is down.
Thank you.
All right.
Banner is down and skill call is completed.
Is there a better idea for where to put it once we get everybody here? Because having it on the floor is bad if we're doing the fire phase.
Yeah, we're gonna be moving it up to. I'd like to do it between. Where is that? Yeah, so it's outside of poison disease one. So could I get a bunch of folks to come on up to the poison disease platform and kind of scan the area, and we will move the banner up there once the majority of the raid is in. This will allow folks coming back to either head north to that egg room, west, or just straight down and join.
So we'll be here.
Banner is down.
Hoping folks can still see. There's no great place to. Oh no.
Get a few people fall off as long as the banner is there.
I mean, we have people fall off no matter where the banner is, but I just fell off just being a goof. We have people fall off every so bit on the ramp because it's hard to see up and down. We have people fall off at the top of platforms. Falling off is a little bit of a constant struggle. Okay. So in regards to moving Zalakor.
They're doing the explanation of the fight.
If, and correct me if I'm wrong, that they pull like we pull him back. He's behind the purple. We're correct. Or would this still be too close?
That's the only other substantial wall I see. But I didn't watch the Rampage World Tour weekend.
I guess right here at this ramp would probably be easiest, so tanks can get up the ramp super easy as that.
Carmen
And there's
had
a
done a screenshot where there was two pillars of lava, like on the wall, like in the taking it maybe on that side.
Probably makes it where I'm seeing them.
We're going to be taking it in a different spot.
right. Okay. Just have to be careful on that toss. Doesn't catch super. That also means for folks up on the, if you are staying up on the fire platform or the cold platform, you may be within range, so you just have to be careful. Not that folks need to be staying up there or anything, but okay. Does anyone have any questions about this fight or about where they're going to be headed when they go up?
Where are you taking it? That fire there to.
Yeah, so they're gonna pull it over here to this east spire.
Make sure to give us a few percentage to run to the ladders.
Yep. So just so folks are aware, it kind of changes. It's not equal every time. But he is going to move into the air the first time at 90%. So we will be. No, that's actually a really good point. It's a 90-60-30. It's easier to read it that way than the other way. So he will be going to there at 90%. So we'll just want to watch because it happens pretty quickly at the start. I think if we want to move up to where Liriana is, it's probably a good place to get settled for the initial pull.
You want to give a hint? What side? What direction?
To the east, because we're going to be pulling him to the east. So where Violation's flaming swords are. All right, and who's my first tank up? We have to get him to 80% for him to land.
So it's like 80, 50, 30?
Yeah. 80, 20.
Okay.
All right, who is my first tank up?
Bodhi can grab it.
Thank you, Bodhi.
All
All right, let's go ahead and prime TBs. Are we good on DI?
right, DI is going out. TB is getting ready. The nice thing is the pets are not affected by his aura.
Alright, so do we just need one DI left on his two?
Waiting on a DI, and that's it.
He's on the ramp a little bit behind us. Come on down, dude. You're the next contestant on a feast is alicorn.
You got a minute left on the rank 2. I can't overwrite that.
All right, there we go.
Doing 30 seconds.
Hopefully by Saturday, this cold will be out of my system completely. I'm looking forward to that. It's mostly out of my system right now.
Alright, buddy's going in 5 seconds.
Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leroy Bodie. Want to be max melee range on this to avoid getting hit with the debuffs.
Gift of mana.
Getting up there early because I usually die from this stupid
Get
thing.
off floor, prepare for egg hatching.
Up the ramps, folks.
Get up the ramp Sylve Talon. Run up ramp. Get off floor, prepare for egg hatching.
No heal or bait. Could you battle ram?
Yeah, I'm not on TLP right now.
Dragon breath toward magic. AoE to magic. Get away from magic aura platform. Dragon breath toward magic. Dragon breath toward magic. AoE to magic.
On the magic platform?
Get away from magic aura platform. Dragon breath toward magic.
He's gonna be opening when he lands.
Dragon breath toward fire. AoE to fire. Get away from fire aura platform. Dragon breath toward fire. Dragon breath toward magic. AoE to magic. Get away from magic aura platform. Dragon breath toward magic. Dragon breath toward fire. AoE to fire.
off of the fire platform.
Get away from fire or a platform. Dragon breath toward fire.
He's almost out of the air.
Dragon breath toward chromatic. Get away from chromatic or a platform. Dragon breath toward chromatic. Dragon landed. Dragon back in ground phase. Dragon landed.
Odin's down. Guys, please stop attacking the dragon until we can get a good position.
Wow, we're having...
Gift of mana. Gift of mana.
having some problems with aggro control.
Don't see your corpse.
I'm gonna sit back and just heal. Oh man. Ooh, almost died from that.
Gift of mana.
What's the next phase at? Yep, heading up.
Buddy's down.
He's about to go into the air phase.
Get off floor. Prepare for egg hatching. Get up the ramp Sylve Talon. Run up ramp. Get off floor. Prepare for egg hatching. Dragon breath toward magic. AoE to magic.
Heal whatever he's
Get away from magic or a platform.
keeping them up.
Dragon breath toward magic.
Back and res.
May just want to release and run back because we won't be able to res you on the floor.
Sorry, I meant back and buff.
Dragon breath toward fire. AoE to fire. Get away from fire or a platform. Dragon breath toward fire. Dragon breath toward power. AoE to power. Get away from power or a platform. Dragon breath toward power. Dragon landed.
Okay, you're good.
Dragon back in ground phase.
Go in when he's on the
Dragon
ground.
landed.
Shield to get him positioned away from that crystal.
Engage.
Who's taking it?
We're gonna find out. I did just figure out how these people engage while I was still practicing. He turned me around with a 20.
Is it on the ground?
It is.
Run. Run up a ramp. Get away from crystals.
Just got it.
Sylve Talon Drake.
I can't get out of the crystals. This is Sylve. I'm stuck in a crystal. This is Sylve. I'm stuck in crystals.
You're rooted.
I wasn't even rooted. I was stuck in crystals. Literally. It summoned me into freaking crystals. Alright.
Buddy's dead.
But he's down. He goes up at 30%. We can get unities.
And it wouldn't allow me to use FD or any other skill at all. I couldn't even crouch. Alright, time to run back.
Got Restless going. 12 seconds. Try to take it out. Got Armor of Experience right after.
There we go. The one thing I hate about this fight is the turning you into a whelp, and then you take damage over time if you're just too close to him. That's the only mechanic of this fight I hate.
So we get
But when he summons you right into his face, you're kind of fucked. Especially if he's standing near the crystal, because there's a high chance of you getting stuck in the crystals. Do you want Paragon?
sure.
When does he trigger the next phase?
One. Well, he's gonna be back down super quick. I want them replaced before we're down.
Get off floor. Prepare for egg hatching. Get up the
Shh.
ramp Sylve Talon.
We only have
Run up
2
ramp.
per ramp.
Get off floor. Prepare for egg hatching. Dragon breath toward cold. AoE to cold.
The 149.
Get away from cold or a platform. Dragon breath toward cold. Dragon breath toward disease. AoE to disease. Get away from disease or a platform. Dragon breath toward disease. Dragon breath toward chromatic. Get away from chromatic or a platform. Dragon breath toward chromatic. Dragon breath toward magic. AoE to magic.
Anyone off map?
Get away from magic or a platform. Dragon breath toward magic. Dragon breath toward magic. AoE to magic. Get away from magic or a platform. Dragon breath toward magic. Dragon breath toward cold. AoE to cold. Get away from cold or a platform. Dragon breath toward cold. Dragon landed. Dragon back in ground phase. Dragon landed.
I can't. I can't even move forward.
Yeah, I'll take right now.
Oh my god.
Baked beans mass group buff used. Baked beans mass group buff used.
Talk
Run.
about
Run up a ramp. Get away from crystals.
talk about
Silk Talon
glitched.
Drake.
There we go. We got him. That was a weird freaking fight. Much cleaner than the last fight. Yeah. Wow.
Than the last time. I died 12 times. Odie died 17 times. It was much cleaner.
She didn't say clean, she said cleaner.
And it was a one shot. So
It,
cleaner. Room for improvement, but it was clean.
it was a Mr. Clean fight.
DA on Kanata.
I will move these when it's clean.
Yeah, it was much, much cleaner. A lot of us didn't die as much as the first time when we tried this. We had some. We had 2 people at worst on death count. It was around 30 times they died in this fight. They almost got D-leveled twice. So it was pretty rough.
Yeah. far, and the knockback didn't seem to be causing too much of an issue, which is good to know.
It's just when he knockback summons you into the crystal where you have potentially get a chance of getting stuck in the crystal. That's how I died.
Yeah, that knockback from just missing redstone zones is the crystal.
We're waiting for one more person to zone and we'll be able to open the chest. Ah, double gloves. Well, they are favoring the two-handers tonight.
No, you just look up and bounce your way back onto the platform.
There is a zone out for on one of the lower areas.
That's actually a good cape.
Loot is bidding.
Jeez. That is a actual pretty dang good upgrade. Should actually consider that one. That's a huge upgrade for me. 1,293 health increase, plus a lot of good stats on the on the bonus side. Yeah. Oh yeah, the Ring of Odessa that I have is a group buff ring, a group ring, not a raid ring. I got that in Odessa when doing the little siren call stuff and all that. It was annoying as hell.
I was gonna say it's like his third or fourth.
Does he even have that many abilities? No. That's pretty much all I know. I'll double check.
Yeah, as soon as I start bidding on something, people just jump in on it.
Worse than cholesterol and 1,000 on the max with that many abilities. Oh, I didn't even get it. I wasn't looking.
It is worth the DKB though. So,
There's highway left behind.
What's that?
There's
Yeah, no,
a.
Clef won it. I told him he didn't want to figure out how he can get it, and I couldn't wait for the eclipse on that.
Yeah, I was here already. I couldn't figure out how to get back.
It's glory. Behind.
It's you can trade it. I learned that the eclipse is locked, and he had won it in a particular zone.
Yeah.
yeah, they're making me pay out the butt for this ring. If he bids one more up on it, I'm just gonna let it go. 25 is at most I'll pay for this ring. So if he wants this, he can have it. Yeah, they just bid it up. That's what it feels like. But but it is worth it for me because I'm getting a shit ton of out of it.
I'm doing an
So
easy run.
this is actually really good here.
Simple, please do.
So not really complaining. although it kind of hurts the pocket. So I got a ring and a shard tonight. That's actually pretty darn good. Happy with that. Um, I got a really low end gear item upgraded for a decent price. Technically a little expensive in my taste, but still, it's a very important upgrade. Excuse me.
Got you good food from your tribute off?
Can I get a res in the west lobby?
Maybe. Are we gonna get SE3 after?
I don't even have the good one. You have it.
I mean, I have SE2. I don't have SE3.
But you have the newer version of SE.
It's
It's
not as good as when I have to buff myself.
there you go. Thank you, Bake. Excuse me. It was a really good night. A very, very clean night, I have to say.
We did do a lot better. I was proud of us.
Indeed, I agree. I was very proud of that. We really took it like champions. Get it, go. All right, so this is what's going on. Thursday at 7 o'clock, we'll be doing another raid. Not, oops, my bad. What's today? Today's Tuesday. Yes. I almost lost track of time. Anyways, Thursday, 2 days from now, we will be coming back at 7 o'clock doing more raids. That will be our, we'll be attempting the last three T2 raids to get out of the T2 phase of the progression. So hopefully you'll come back and watch us give it a good attempt. We might get all three. There's a good chance of it happening. Or we just might get two and have one left for like Saturday or Tuesday to do. But either way, we're going to get a lot done. So hopefully you'll be there to watch us. If you like what you see, please do hit that follow button. I really do appreciate the fact you guys come in and watch and you are regulars. Awesome. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. And on top of that, we will be doing more raids coming up every Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday. Sorry, every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, always at 7 o'clock. I'll try to be better at letting you guys know when we're not going to be raiding, or if I'm sick and I can't stream, it'll be on the front page on Twitch. So I'll try to keep better tabs on that. Sorry for the last few times where I didn't show up for a night or two. That was because I was sick. Anyhow, with that being said, thank you for watching. Have a good night. Be safe, be well, and take care, everyone. Still talent out, and have a good week. See you on Thursday.